So here we go, here we go, here we go again. You know the weakness is always man. Ow, what's going on down? So I'm gonna be talking about some jazz shit that's been going on downtown. Let me turn on the volume a little bit down. I'm gonna be doing some artwork while I speak and while I do a little drinky. So cheers. Okay, first off, I'm doing some sanitation artwork, which what I do with my little stuff. I buy these sanitizers and then I make my own little twist on them. Now with my twist, let me show you some samples. Give me a minute. Right here, we'll go ahead and deal with these right here. So what I do, example, you have these, and then what I do is, it's the same stuff, but I'll add my own little twist to it. And from here, you got, why do you want this when you can get this? Same thing, I don't change up the juice, but I just do my thing. Example, I think I've shown these before, but I turn these into this. So, you know, you're getting that, but you're adding some, instead of just blank, you're adding some good stuff to it. So, example, like, you know, coffin, but it's these. So I do these, I do my little hand sanitizers. Again, all of that jazz, got that cool stuff. So I'm going to be doing some artwork, and I'm going to be talking about some shit that's been just going on down and stuff. So gotta have my glasses on for this one because I have to see what I'm doing here. Now again, I keep the front label on and it's sanitation, so I just take off the back, and I'm going to be doing that with you guys today, with you guys. So anyways, blah, blah, blah. Shalom. Let me go and drink some water. I got something I say. I have a bunch of crap that's been going on. Like, I don't know what it is. Either it's, without saying too much, but since September 11th of this year until pretty much now, September, October, and then now into, oh shit, September, October, November, and December, like boom. I have to dive into a vat of holy water, or like I have to do something because I just feel like I'm jinxed, or I'm, somebody put a spell on me or something happened or whatever. But a lot of shit's been going on. A lot of stuff's been going on, and it's just made me feel like, ooh, like I've been going through some changes. I'm going through changes and stuff. But I took a break off of doing the funeral parlor, you know, dealing with death all the time, you know, which is what I do. And all of that jazz. I just took a break off of that, and I wanted to do something different, something completely different. But what looking for jobs, you know, I like to work at home. I like to be at home working, and you know, I have my own computer and stuff, and I've worked at home before and all of that stuff. So I recently took on a job. See, I took off the sticker, and then I just, from here, then I just add like whatever in the back, and then I add glitter, and I do like with the Mod Podge, and I do like the clear gel and stuff. So I'm just doing that. But I took on looking on, you know, Indeed, you know, to get jobs and stuff, and I took on just real quick. It's just so happens, since I look for these are very, very popular. They're very popular, and they're sought out for. So I go to the Dollar Trees, and I go to Dollar General, where they have them, but you have to find them. If not, then boom, they're gone. And when they have them, they're gone. So one of the workers, Dollar General by the HEB, where I go at, I always go pretty much every day looking for them. And they noticed that one of the workers, some man, and he was like, I would say, oh, when are you gonna have these fucking things here? Oh man, those go quick. The moment we put them on the shelves, boom, they're gone. I get it. Okay, well, I'm looking for them. So after a good, I think I want to say a good month of just like going, yes, I would find them occasionally. Then I just wouldn't. They would just be off the shelves. So I gave him my business card, my business card, and I was like, sir, if these come on the shelves, I go, can you just call me? I'll buy the whole thing from you. I'll buy all of it. Just call me. Okay, blah, blah, blah. So he doesn't call me in a couple of weeks. And then yesterday I get a phone call and I didn't recognize it, but I was working. So ignore it. If it's important, leave me a message. No message. Okay, boom. The number, I didn't recognize it. Boom. I'm taking a shower. I'm getting ready to go to the dentist. And boom, the number calls me again. And I'm like, okay, hello. Hi, is this Rose? Yeah, who's this? This is Sergio from Dollar General. You told me to call you whenever we have these sanitizers. And I was like, yes. And then he was like, I have a new box for you. Oh my God, dude, before I go to the desk, I will be there. I will get them. Please hold them for me. Okay, get dressed. I go, I buy them. Now, each pack has 12 of these in them, and they're $1 each. Boom. He goes, they already bought 2, but I have the rest for you. So it was 10. Boom. Boom. I buy them. Thank you very much. Alyssa, please let me know if you get any more. All that jazz. So today I'm working, and Frankie is he calls me and stuff, and I was working, but I was like, okay, mute. I'm like, hello, and he's like, hey, I got 2 boxes for you, and I was like, oh my God, I don't get out of work until 5. Can you hold him? He's like, I get out of work at 3, and I was like, shit. I was like, well, fuck, how do I do this? And I was like, okay, I'll message you, because I saved his number. I'll message you. Okay, boom. So I was like, okay, in my job, it's 8-hour shift, but it's actually 7 because I have 1 hour, but they divided 2 breaks of 30 minutes each. Dollar General was not too far from where I live, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going. Like, I was just like, Jones, and I'm going. Like, I gotta get my things here, right? So I messaged him, and I'm like, I'll be there. I have my next break at 11 in the morning. I'll be there. I'll let you know when I'm getting there. Okay, give me your, status whenever you're going. Fine. Boom. So I had a long call, and it was like 11:30, and then I was like, okay, boom. So I take my break later after my call. Anyways, blah, blah, blah. He has 2 boxes, and just right here, dude, these are like, just so you know, like, boom, right there, boom, boom, boom. They're 12 in each. So I got 2 boxes here. Of sanitation. So I'm excited. Like, I love doing this because then I do them, I give them away. I have them here in my house, and I will do it in my pop-up shop where I sell them on my pop-up shop. So I buy them for $1. I'll put, again, as you see, let me get a couple more. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Just so you guys know, again, like, these are limited edition ones. And then I'll put, like, this. I'll just put, like, different ones. But these I'm going to have to add. I add glitter. I add, like, my glue to them. So that way it doesn't peel off. Like, I'll just do, like, all of this cool stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love doing this. I just love it. This is like, addiction. Yes, so sweet. I love it. And they smell pretty good too. They're good. This is like champagne apple. And this one is caramel cinnamon. This one is cherry berry. And this one is mango papaya. I'm not too fond of this smell. I'm not too fond of that smell. But I have a variety of different ones and so forth, and like, just so you know, like, I have these, like, these are the kid ones that they sell, but I take off the sticker and I put, like, example, I have to decorate here more, like, this is not finished, but these are the different ones. These are the kid ones, and like this one right here, I put, my Jason, you know what I'm saying? So I have, there's different ones. There's this one and this one, but these are the kid ones, but I buy these anyway. These are hard to find as well, so these are just, collectors. Oh yes, shit. Anyways, so I took on a different job. I found a job We are December 5th. I found a job online working here at home. I got hired November 10th was training day. Now, the thing is, I have a computer that I can work at home, like, I can utilize whatever they need. But this company that I got hired with, I did the whole, interview, all of that stuff, and they pay good. It's a good paying job. Online, at home, all that jazz. So they were like, we're going to give you our computer. Like, you don't have to use we're going to give you our computer and stuff. And then, blah, blah, blah. And you're going to go through a 4-week training. Okay. 4-week training. Okay, boom. They give me, I already knew what I was in for. I already knew, like, okay, what I'm doing. Now, the thing is, just to backtrack, the thing is, I've done customer support, I've done the sales, I've done the retention, I've done the DTAs, I've done for somebody. At my other job that I did over 15 years, I did that job. Sales, retention, billing, DTAs, you name it, I did it over 15 years. During the pandemic, working from home, I quit that job. I couldn't take it. After over 15 years, I just couldn't take it. Working for cable companies and all of that jazz. Comcast, Spectrum, AT&T, Xfinity. Done that. I've done every fucking department and stuff. I'm a professional liar. I know what to do. I know exactly everything. So, pandemic, I quit. I've been doing the crime scene cleanup since 2016, and then I started doing the funeral parlor, services and stuff. So, doing that, dealing with death all the time, and as I've mentioned, like, in my stories and stuff, it's a lot. Like, it is, you're dealing with death, you deal with the families, and then in my stories I've mentioned, like, I needed a break from it. I just think, like, I can't do it. I'm a single woman. I live alone, like, all of that jazz. So it got to me, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to do this no more. Let me find something else. So blah, blah, blah. I find something else, and it's in the same thing as its sales department, but for a different cable company. Now, this new cable company, and I'm going to mention it, I don't give a shit, is Frontier. Now, Frontier Cable, it's like Spectrum, Comcast, AT&T, you name it, like your cable company and stuff, right, for the internet. And I guess Frontier are trying to build up, and they're coming into Texas, and they're trying to expand. Okay, so they call me, blah, 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 okay, whatever, 4-week training, that's great, the pay is good, all that jazz. Okay, they send me my computer, you start your first day is on the 10th of November. Okay, for training, boom, log in, gotta be early. Now they're on, I think, Eastern time. I'm Central, so my 8 o'clock in the morning is their 9 o'clock in the morning. So they work from 9 to 6, and me in Central, I work from 8 to 5. Same thing, but they're behind, they're ahead an hour, right? Okay, boom, boom, boom. So 4 weeks training, but it is it's 2 weeks for training, and then it's 2 weeks what's called nesting. They nest you, and then after the next 2 weeks training, 2 weeks nesting, and then you're on your own. In other words, you hit the production floor company, and you're on your own as a sales agent, right? Okay. Don't get me started. And this is where the fun part kicks in. Yeah. So, let me take a drink for this one. I'm nervous, right? I'm nervous. I'm like, ooh, new job, new training. We have, they send me the computer. They send me my information for the Zoom, to log into Zoom and all that jazz. So I wake up, do my thing, and 30 minutes early, I'm already on Zoom. It's like, to be ready for the first day of training. Test. Can you hear me? I hear, yes, I can. Okay, that's our trainer. Trainer's gonna be, his name is Christopher, Christian, Chris for short. Okay, fine. We're all in, okay, everyone, about 22 people, like 22 newbies that are in and stuff. Okay. He welcomes himself and all of that stuff. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, the first day is the first day, right? But on the first day, when I'm in, he's like, I got you, boss. I got you. And I was like, oh, he called me boss. Like, I was like, oh, like, cool. That's awesome. Okay. Hence the word boss. That's going to be, if there's a drinking game, every time you hear the word boss, drink up, you're going to be drunk in 15 minutes. Less than 15 minutes. You're going to be wasted. Me saying the word boss. Okay. We're learning. 2 weeks with the guy, we're learning. And this guy, everybody was boss. I thought I was important because he called me boss. Like, because I was like the first one there in the Zoom. Everybody was boss. Hey, boss, I got you, boss. Again, if boss is a drinking game, every time you hear it drink up, you're wasted in 15, 17 fucking minutes. Now, okay, real quick, notice that this one takes off a lot clearer than this one. You see how you see all of that? I have to use, now, damn it, why? I guess. I have this right here, what I use, this is the Glue Away. It's the same product, but this one right here, it has all of that goo left from the sticker. I have to use this to take this off, but yet this one comes out very clear. It comes out without no goo, so I don't have to use this because it smells. Ugh. I have to use gloves, so I'm not gonna use gloves. I'm gonna just take off the stickers, and I'm gonna speak to you guys, to you bosses, because you're bosses. Ugh. This motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you about him. Let's get ready for a storm. The first week of training for this job, and it's for Frontier. It's Frontier, and it's their internet service. Yes, they do not so much cable. What they do is they do like they'll give you a YouTube, like a YouTube subscription without the commercials. And then they do like Hulu, Netflix. So it's digital cable, not physical cable. They do the internet, which is, everything's fiber now. It's all fiber now. It's not high-speed internet, which is called copper, which is, your regular, the what's old school, right? And they do that, and they they do the phone, occasionally phone, which is not mobile phone, not cell phones, but landlines, which is just old school. So the first week you're learning all about Frontier, the company, whatever. It's a bunch of reading. You have to do your little e-courses and all of that jazz, right? Why does this come out like that? Okay, why? Okay, there's a difference. You see, again, this is all sticky, but these come out really fucking clear, like it's the same product. Something's up with that. Shalom. First week, all reading, all e-courses and stuff. Now, it was him, and then later on, about 2 days later, it was another trainer who was like an Indian lady, like a Hindu lady, and that's fine and stuff. It's a little harder to have to understand her, I guess the tone, the accent. I know I'm not trying to be, but it's like, okay, don't. I can't even try to mimic it, but trying to understand and stuff. Okay, fine. She was cool. She wasn't really too useful or I don't know how to say the word. She was just like a plus as a trainer, but Chris was more of the main trainer, the main boss, and stuff. So, okay, whatever. She was. I'm gonna say she was a fluffer. She was really a fluffer, dude. She really was. I really can't say she was that useful, because then after a while, and here's where it gets really good. I Again, I have so many sanitations. You could already tell, okay, this is what it is. The thing is, when it comes to obviously training, you're at home, you have their computer, logging in, you have issues with, okay, I can't log in, whatever. But we have Zoom on our cell phones, and we have a chat group. We have a certain chat group that we can chat into. So if you can't log into your computer, you'd have to go on your cell phone and go, chat group, I can't log in, I'm getting an 809 error, and I'm, this. Okay, boss, go ahead and go into Zoom on your cell phone, and then we'll troubleshoot from there for the computer. Okay, blah, blah, blah. And it happened a lot. Just in general, what happens, right? Cheers, my lords. Okay, got some videos going on. And I want to say maybe the 4th day of the first week of training, you're on Zoom. And you can see the little icons of all the people on Zoom. And then whenever you have to raise your hand, like, okay, I'm going to speak or I'm going to say something, then your face comes out big, and then he speaks, and then his face comes out. So you can see the interaction, and everyone else can see that, right? So he started showing his true fucking color. This motherfucker Christopher started showing his fucking colors, right? And after a while, it's that whenever you say, okay, how do I, or like whatever, so it's like, okay, show your screen. So you have to share your screen so that they see what you're seeing and what you're talking about. Not only do I see your emotions, the way you want, the way I'm speaking with you guys, you could hear it and stuff, right? He started, I'm going to start mimicking the motherfucker like this. I'm going to take off my glasses for this one, like this. Okay, boss. Share your screen, boss. Yeah, we've mentioned this before. Yeah. Okay. First off, we're new. Go easy, fucker. I'm new. You ask us to ask questions, and when we do, one thing is if it was just like, say it was a conference, but you can only like hear each other. Back in the day, back in my fucking days, when it was like Comcast, Spectrum, Xfinity, when we had to do training for like a new project, it wasn't Zoom. It was Zoom, but it was just your voice where you're just like, okay, but you wouldn't see the person. It was not video. It was just like voice-wise and stuff. Okay, one thing is like, I could be, saying whatever, but now you're showing your emotions. We can see you. And when you're doing this, like, okay, yeah, and you're doing this, you're showing us your frustration, and it's making us fucking feel weird. So I'm going to cut to the chase. I'm going to cut to the chase. You see, again, this comes out clear. This one comes out all fucking gooey. Fooey. Oh, well. I did not like the fact that everybody and everything, okay, yeah, boss, how's it going, boss? What do you got, boss? Dude, it sounded great the first time you told me boss, but now that you call everybody else boss, and not that I'm the only one that did be called boss, but the way you say boss, yeah, boss, got you, boss. It's like, okay, my name is Rose. I don't want to be called boss no more, boss. Call me by my fucking name, Chris, because if I were to say, hey, boss, then you'd be, hey, my name is Chris. Get the fuck out of my face. Let's be fucking real here. I get it. It's kind of like saying, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I just, did not like it at all whatsoever. And I guaranteed you that the rest of the clan did not fucking like that. Boss. It didn't make no sense. Like you're just being whatever. So let me try to get to a point. Okay. So if I'm correct, I think it was the ending of the first fucking week. I don't know. I felt that him and the other lady, that they were just going too fast through the courses. Okay, now this, and then you have hub. Okay, and then we have partner portal, and then we have this, and then we have DPI and stuff. It's like whoa. Okay, well, wait, but it is. Raise your hand if you have a question, and then when you would, it's like, yeah, Show your screen. Yeah, we mentioned that. We mentioned that already. Yeah. Okay. You made us fucking feel like, dude, go easy. It's good when you fucking know it. It's great when you know it all and you know it through the back of your hand. We don't now. Mind you, I've done this before. The thing is, I know how to do the talking shit. I just need to learn your program. I need to learn your fucking applications and stuff. And I got it. This is in the bag. I got it. Did it over 15 fucking years with several fucking cable companies and shit. Frontier, they're trying to take over Spectrum. Frontier wants to take over Spectrum's ass, and they want to make Spectrum like AT&T, which nobody really utilizes AT&T. They've been around forever, but Frontier is trying to take over Spectrum. That's what they're trying to fucking do. And I'm telling you this right now. I'm telling you right now. That's what they're trying to fucking do. So anyways, with that being said, blah, blah, blah. So I noticed in our group, when you're asking, there's this one chick, right? And she would be asking questions. You know, she would just, you know, be like hand raised. Yeah. Like what is it? When she would ask, and then like, I felt her. I fucking felt her because there's no dumb question. Because I guaranteed you the question you're asking, 15 people want to know that question, but they don't want to ask it because you're making us feel fucking stupid. She would be asking questions. Okay, dude. So since we have the chat group on the computer and on our phones, he cut her off. He fucking he literally made her sound like not that she's stupid, but he literally was kind of like, yeah, like I already done said this, man. Like, you know, just whatever. And so I went into the chat and I was like this, and I went to her personally. I found her like user, and I was like, hey, man, it's okay, man. Like, keep your head up and don't worry. Because I felt that she had felt like, okay, she was an orphan, dude. I was like, girl, you know, keep your head up, man. Like, I fucking feel you because I wanted to know that question. I wanted to know that shit, man. And so that she messaged me back. Okay, you know, no, I get you that too. Like, this motherfucker is a fucking being a dick. I go, I know he is. He's definitely being a fucking dick. So with that being said, let me start finding some stickers real quick. With that being said, I was okay. So me and her, we got a little report together and stuff. So then before you know it, I was like, hey, girl, here's my number, like my personal number. Message me other than in the chat group. Let's get out of that chat thing. Let's go to personal messenger on your fucking phone. Okay. We go there, okay, hey girl, it's me, you know, Rose and stuff. Okay, you know, how you doing and stuff. This motherfucker, blah, blah, blah. Now, after the first fucking week, which was, you know, whatever it was, the second week was hands-on on the applications, on the DPI, and on the fucking portal, partner portal, and how do you do this, and how do you create an account, and how do you change it, and how do you do the fucking credit check report and stuff, and then how do you, and just blah, blah, blah. It was hands-on. So we're doing that, and he's talking, and he, some other guy had said something or whatever, and he was like, yeah, like we already went this to the first week, like now you're in the second week. But it's the way you speak to people, dude. You're a fucking trainer, and I get it, but dude, no. He kind of belittled the guy in innuendo way, like without saying, hey, stupid, but in front of all of us in the Zoom, you know. So I was like, and then I went to him, dude. I fucking fell for him. I fucking fell for people, and I was like, hey, Brian. I was like, hey, man, like keep your head up, dude. Like I get you, man. I fucking know, and you know, cause you dealt with it for the past fucking week. And he was like, yeah, man, like this motherfucker, and I was like, this motherfucker is he was a conniving fucking snail. He was a snail motherfucker, like just hey boss, okay boss. And like I said, dude, now you're just insulting us by calling us fucking boss. I don't want to be called that shit. Something happened. In other words, real quick, I'm already on my 4th week. It's a 4-week training. I went through the first week, second week, third week, and I'm on my 4th week. Tomorrow's going to be 4 weeks complete. And I'm done with the 4 weeks, and then it's on the production floor to actually start working, and you're on your own, like later days, motherfucker. We done trained you. We already did everything. 4 weeks of fucking training, and that's it. That one. That being said, second week, he was going too fast, something, whatever the hell. And I go, hey, what's up? And then he said something, but he made me fucking feel stupid. And I got aggravated because he was like this. Show your screen. Share your screen. Okay, yeah. And like we said, like this. I was so frustrated. I was just like, okay, but what I want to know is, and I just started getting like, because I was just like, dude, why do you have to do that when nobody says shit? And if anybody watching this, if you know me personally, and I'm not one to bite my tongue, I will tell you like it is, and no fucker. So I got frustrated because I was trying to like go with the flow with everybody's watching. Okay. And then, no, go here. Like, go there. And like, do. And I'm like, I go, it's because you're like, dude. And I started doing that shit. And then, boom, they pulled me out. So what he did was he pulled me out of the Zoom training class. And then the other chick took over the rest of the people. And he pulls me out. So it's only me and him on Zoom, right? Yeah. I let the fucker have it. I was like, dude, it's because you're fucking. I go. I'm not the only one who thinks this. Other people did. And he was like, what do you mean, Rose? What do you mean? He was like this. Who else is thinking that? Who else is saying that? I go, like, I'm gonna tell you. I go, we have a class. I go, trust me, they think the same thing, but I'm the one telling you. But the thing is, I couldn't really be that aggressive. Like, I'm telling you guys, that was my emotions. But I couldn't. I go, it's because you're asking us to ask questions. And when we do, then you're like, and then I go, your emotions are like this, like, show me your screen. I go, one thing is if it was just vocal, we could hear but you're showing us your frustration like this, like, okay, yeah, I thought, like, dude, that makes us feel uncomfortable. What do you mean? He literally this, what do you mean, bro? What do you mean? Like, talk to me. I was like, I'm trying to, but we were talking to each other so much. And on Zoom, if you're familiar with Zoom, I'm barely getting used to Zoom. Like, if you talk, you come out your screen, and then if he talks, and then boom, he comes out. Like, it's kind of like a flash player, whatever. So it's like, when we were over talking to each other, so we couldn't kind of comprehend. What do you mean? What do you mean? He was like, I have to contact my manager because he's a trainer. Being that we were colliding and hitting, bumping heads, I have to put in his supervisor so she witnesses it. Everything's being recorded. Let's fucking be real. It's being recorded. So then I was like, no, I go, it's because you're making us feel stupid because we can't ask a question. When we do, you show your frustration. And it's like, dude, it's good when you fucking know it. I didn't say bad words, obviously. And so it was like this, as we were clashing, he was on his phone he was getting his supervisor into our chat, me and his group, right? Me and his thing. So then I was just, I do it, and I kind of like started crying out of frustration. Like, dude, it's because you need to calm down and you gotta go easy, man. Go easy. You're going too fast, and we're the ones who are gonna have to be doing your sales and all of that jazz. No, but he wanted to know who said that. Where I go, I'm not going to be mentioning names, man. Get the hell out of here. So when we were fighting with each other, his supervisor pops up. It's me and him in Zoom. Boom, she pops up and stuff. So once she popped up, boom, I can calm down because I was like with him. No bad words, but and then I see her pop up. I go, yeah, like, so what from being like this, I was like, it's because, you're asking us ask questions. And then, when we ask him, you get frustrated with us. He knew his supervisor was in there because he had to make sure that somebody's witnessing our scissoring and shit like that, motherfucker. You knew you had to do that. I quickly calmed down. I was like, yeah, no, that's just the way it is. Trying to ask a question. I just want to know exactly this because you're saying that, and then this is contradictory. It's So I knew to calm the fuck down because the supervisor was there, whatever, and stuff. That happened. Okay, whatever. Okay, and then right, do it. Honestly, like it's a blur. Tomorrow's gonna be 4 weeks already completed of this living fucking hell of this fucking new job I have working on. It's good pay. It's good fucking pay. It is. It's even better overtime. Better overtime, like do like for real, like cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. You're not gonna treat me like a fucking loser. You're not gonna make me feel stupid and talk to me the way you do and stuff like that. But then when you put in your supervisor, and then oh yeah, everything's coming. No, motherfucker. I knew I quickly from being yeah, it's because you know what I'm saying. Like we just go easy on us, man. Like we're asking questions. We want to know this. You're confusing me with this. Blah blah blah. Finish doing that. Everything okay? Everything's groovy. Thank you, ma'am. Boom. Go back into the training class / course or whatever the fuck. So the lady who she's like an Indian. Can't do Indian, whatever. And like I said, dude, I'm no lie, she was a fluffer. I did not learn shit from her at all whatsoever. She was just a fluffer for fucking Chris to go and take a nap and do his thing, jerk off and or put some slime on him because he's a snail and he needs to keep all slimy and he needs to stay all fucking wet and then come back and slime your way through it and go, hey boss, what's going on, boss? And then go and then make us feel stupid. That's what she did. She was a fluffer for this motherfucker, dude. I don't give a shit. She had told me, she said something that pissed me the fuck off too, and I wanted to say some stuff, but then again, I'm on Zoom. I have 23 people that are in the class, and I'm like, you know what, Rose, just keep it cool, man. Just fucking keep it cool. She said something like, but like, why do you say that? Something. I can't even fucking tell you. I swear this month, from November 10th till December 4th, it's been like, not so much a blur, but it just like I can't. I fucking can't. It just, and now I'm getting way too fucking, not excited, but I'm just getting too fucking like I can't even fucking focus on my fucking artwork that I want to fucking do here. Which is not, it's just I'm putting stickers on and I'm doing my thing, but I'm talking to you guys. You guys! Actually, you know what? I can do something with that. Hell yeah. Let me do something with this. Okay. Second week of training, which is more hands-on applications and stuff. And like I said, me and that other girl, since I had messaged her, I was, you know what? I can't concentrate. I have to like speak to you guys instead of doing this because I need to focus on this because I have to do like some precise stuff and stuff. So anyways, I'm going to just take out the stickers and I'm going to be fine. But I'm going to entertain you motherfuckers while I'm doing that. Let me try to think about something else. We're doing that girl that I got a rapport with, I would mess with, and then we would have it's 8 hours. And you have 2 30-minute, what's called lunch breaks and all of that jazz. I am not used to sitting down for 7 hour, 8 hours straight. I am a jack of all trades. I have multiple jobs, part-time, put those jobs all in one, and that makes one full-time job. I'm a jack of all trades. I'm a local vendor, fucking funeral parlor assistant, part-time, and then I'm a crime scene cleanup technician whenever they call me, all of that jazz. Like, I do multiple jobs. I'm a sanitation cleaner. I clean up offices. I'm a very active woman. I'm a very, get up, do. It's been over 6.5 years since I've sat down on a chair in an office and then, thank you for calling Comcast. Good evening, this is Linda. How can I help you today? All right, no problem. I'd be more than happy to go ahead and assist you. Let me go ahead and get an account number. Okay, well, I over 15 years I did that shit. Fucking full-time at first, and then I went part-time. I just can't sit on my ass. 8 to 5, I got your 8 to 5 right here. I don't believe in that shit. I like working midnight shifts. I work from 11 at night till 7 a.m. That's my fucking ideal job, to sit down on my ass, because I can do everything throughout the morning, throughout the day, and then blah, blah, blah. I'm an active woman. Boom, 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 boom. Vámonos a la chingada. Sitting on my ass the first fucking week, I have my office. I'm like, my butt hurts, like my fucking ass. I'm like, how? I'd have to get up and like stretch, and I'm just like, like, massaging my butt. I had to put pillows, fluff them up. My back, I was like, wiping food off my mouth, girl. I'm not used to this shit. It's been over 6.5 years that I've done this fucking shit. I'm just like, I don't miss it at all. Do not miss it at all, motherfucker. All of that jazz and stuff. Hold on, I just got myself excited just saying, not so much as, it's just too much. Brought back down some memories and shit, man. So, motherfucker is just a dickwad left and fucking right. Putting us down innuendally without saying you're stupid boss. Okay, boss, I got you, boss. I got your boss right here. I got your boss real good. Boss, you snail, snake, roach is what you are. All entwined. You're entwined. They should make some kind of a... Let me wipe my mouth here, dude. So, he does that. That girl, I have a rapport with her, and to this day, I still speak to her and all of that jazz. Okay, so after training, the 2 weeks of training, I'm going to go in and fast forward. We finally get rid of boss man, but the thing is, we go into nesting mode. So we have new nesting trainers and stuff. Now, boss, Christopher, he was there for like the first 3 days just to make sure, so, when you get the 809 error, just to kind of like, okay, you guys are good. And then he has another class to do and train. Good luck to that fucking class, boss. Ugh. So he does that, and in the beginning of nesting, we had our issues with the computer and stuff, and he just kind of, show me your screen. All right, boss. All right. Dude, come on. Come the fuck on, man. Talk about like just, I don't get it. I just, whatever. Fuck. Okay, whatever. Let me cut to this fucking 2 weeks of hands-on nesting. Now, nesting meaning we're on calls and all of that jazz. So I don't make calls out. I receive the calls that come in. I'm a sales agent for Frontier. Again, good money. Very good money. Better overtime. All that jazz. You're going to start taking calls. Okay, whatever. Oh my God. Remember, this is the first thing. You're going to take calls. Okay, so we had a nesting period, nesting for 2 hours. Okay, counseling. Okay, guys, you're going to do this. Don't forget about these promotions. Don't forget, this and offer this. It's all sell. It's all corporate fucking greed. Fucking Wall Street. Sell the motherfucker and stuff like that. It brought back old memories of how I don't miss working for like Converges, Concentrics, fucking Spectrum, Xfinity, Comcast. I was like, dude, I'm a professional fucking liar. And when I say that, I don't mean like in general, just when you have to do your job. Snake oil salesman, used car man salesman, a salesman, like, a used car. You read the Bible, you know what I'm talking about. Used car salesman. Snake oil salesman. It just brought back memories like, fucking 15 years ago, that was great. When I was a little younger, I'm still young now, but I had no problem doing that. Just make that sale, make that commission, make that whatever stuff. Now that I'm in my stage in my life, I'm getting a little seasoned and stuff like that. I guess I'm either getting too emotional or something. Maybe dealing with the funeral parlor and stuff. I got more emotions. A little single woman, need a man. I want a man. Whatever. I need some love. So I'm kind of like, I don't want to be doing this shit. The only reason I'm doing it is because of the fucking money they're fucking paying, and no wonder. And shit. We're taking calls, all that jazz. We have these new trainers and stuff, right? And everything's all Zoom. Now, the thing is, via Zoom, you cannot leave your seat. You have to be Zoom, but they want you Zoom. Right here, I'm doing this from here up. They want you Zoom from here up. You have to do from your neck up. They have to be able to see you. You cannot leave Zoom, and they're watching you. Like, if I get out of here, the ding on the chat, why can't I see you? Why can't I see you? Because you have to be on your recorder, like whatever, doing your thing. They have to see you. It's different now. It's been over 6.5 years since I've done working from home sales for a cable company. And even 6.5 years ago, during the fucking pandemic, or before, we didn't have where you're on Zoom. It was just voice, where you can there's a chat group and you can hear the voice and you put yourself on mute. Okay, give me a minute, customer, whatever, I'll be with you momentarily. Put them on fucking hold and or mute, and then go to the chat group and you're just chatting. There's no, let me see you. There was no looking at like this. Things have fucking changed, man. They have changed big time. I'm like, what? You cannot leave your seat. You cannot go to the restroom. You have to ask permission like a fucking child. Permission, restroom break, boss. Restroom break, boss. And if there's availability for them to allow you to use the restroom, then they'll say, yeah, go ahead and use the restroom and make it fucking quick. I'm in my own fucking house. My computer's right here. My restroom's right over here. Dude, it'll take me 45 seconds to go piss real quick and come in and put my headset back, and then whatever. 45 seconds. Why do I have to ask you permission? Like, restroom break, boss? Can I please? Nope, we don't have time for you to go to the restroom. You're gonna have to wait, or wait till your fucking lunch break. I be damned. I be fucking damned, motherfucker. Like, hell no. I'm not even lying. I'm gonna show. This is probably gonna be a little embarrassing. Let me show you some shit that I got going on down. Just because of the situation, which is gonna be no more, by the way. No more. Right here, bosses. Let me show you, bosses. And I'm being sarcastic by saying I'm gonna get a fresh beer too. Might as well. Ow. Okay, so check it. Since we can't use the restroom without asking for fucking permission, because we're fucking children in second grade. We're in second grade, children. Let me get some fresh lime here. Oh, hell to the no. You know what? I don't miss that. You know what? I'm going to say it right now. Give me death any day. When I say that, I'd rather go back to working at funeral parlors and call me for a crime scene cleanup, because dealing with is way better than dealing with oh, man. You know what I'm talking about. You read the Bible, hookers. You know, if you follow me, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Send me back to the parlor any day. The thing is, I don't know, man. This fucking job, it pays good. It's a good fucking paying and all of that jazz. But at what cost? At what cost? The misery, the tears, whatever. I've been crying practically. I think I'm going through a midlife crisis. I don't give a shit. I'm going to say it. I have to bite my fucking tongue, and I can't fucking tell you what I fucking feel, and I'm not one to do it. If I fucking want to say fuck you, I'm going to say fuck you, and fuck you, and I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say how it is, but I got to go, because, okay, boss, okay. I mean, I don't like to be like a fucking orphan. I've been an orphan my whole fucking life, dude. When I say orphan, the fuck out of here, man. Chale contigo, vato. No, motherfucker, no. I'm gonna say how it is. You're gonna treat us like we're stupid. Nobody else fucking spoke up. Oh yeah, I'm lying. That girl that I got a rapport with, she ended up, it was me, and it was but the moment that I started kind of telling me, it's because they pulled me out of the Zoom, because he fucking knew I was speaking for everybody because I had mentioned something. Now it's coming to me. I was like, I think I speak for everybody when I say, can you please do the, no, you speak for yourself. Like, not for everybody, speak for yourself. I can guarantee motherfucking teed you I was speaking for everybody because he was saying something. I'll guarantee that. Nobody fucking knew what he was saying because just the way he taught it, I was like, I need you to redo that again. Don't speak for everybody. You speak for yourself. Okay, motherfucker. Okay. Didn't say motherfucker, obviously. Alrighty. And then, oh man, now that I remember when we were fighting, when I was telling him, like, it's because, like, well, what do you mean, everybody? I guess, Rose, what do you mean? Who was saying that? Like, he was, like, holding his head like a fucking child, dude. Yeah, you motherfucker. Oh, don't get me started. That girl, she had gotten pissed off because she had asked something and he was making her feel stupid. Everybody's watching. And then she was like, hey, man, like I don't know if it's me, but she's a very passive woman. She's very passive. Gotta give her that. Hey man, like you know, like you kind of like telling me this, and but I just want to ask a question, but you're making me feel kind of like no. But it's because, and then he was a sly snake where he knows how to cut you off and then change the subject, and that way you're like this, like oh, and you forget. Oh, okay, dude, the motherfucker could be a cult leader. He could be a cult leader, and he could make you think, this is this beer is Bud Light. I'm gonna just say, okay, no, it's not Bud Light. It's Coors Light. This is Coors Light. And then you're like, but no, it's Coors Light. I'm telling you right now, okay, it's Coors. He would make you think it's Coors. That's how sly this fucker was. Like, literally, this is not purple. This is maroon. It's not purple. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then you're like, but it's, is this a maroon or like a plum? No, okay, it is. He would make you fucking feel like that. How sly the fucker was and shit. He would cut us off. Like, you would talk to him and be like, oh yeah, and then he would just say something else like, okay, yeah, and we're gonna go in the next thing. And but you were like, okay. Alrighty. Okay, yeah, the questions and concerns. Okay, yeah. Okay, we already got that. Yeah, we already took that. Okay, and as he would like do, and then like okay, like wow, fucker, like you a good motherfucker. You a sly motherfucker. Hence the word snake, slime, roach. This fucker was that fucking good. That good, dude. Like wow, that good. I went off a track real quick only because I'm gonna roll here and blah blah blah. Oh yeah, so the chick, she tells him like, hey man, like you know, kind of making whatever. He cuts her the fuck off and stuff like that. It was from the whole 2 weeks. It was me and her that actually called that fucker out, called his ass out. But oh, I got pulled out. He didn't pull her out of the Zoom. He heard her, but he cut her off. Like, okay, like, you know, and then it was like, okay, back to normal, going back to training. And so with my phone, I was like, hey man, did you fucking see that? But I was messaging her because I had a personal phone. The fuck? She's like, this motherfucker's getting on my nerves. I was like, damn, dude. I noticed that he would talk like down to the women, but he wouldn't talk down to the men. When it came to men, I guarantee I'm 5'2". This fucker is probably about this tall. He's probably in person this fucking tall, the motherfucker. I guaranteed it was this small. And I guaranteed he had uncircumcised dick. And I guaranteed that his balls were really, really fucking tiny, sucked up into him. Even if he drained his nutsack, it would not be loosened. It would have just stayed way up in there. Guaranteed he was not circumcised. And he probably had a little doink, pinche verguita, a little doink. And he was this small. Just by looking at the motherfucker, I can guarantee that that's what I'm saying is true. I don't give a fuck. What was I saying? Okay, I got a little crazy, and only because I've had it 4 fucking weeks, and I'm done with this fucking shit. I'm fucking done with it, man. We're on the floor, right? We're doing our thing. I totally lost concentration. I'm on the nesting stuff. The whole it just. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I'm overwhelmed. Anyways, tomorrow's my last day. after tomorrow is the fourth week officially of nesting, and then you're on the production floor. I'm quitting. I'm quitting tomorrow. I fucking quit tomorrow. I can't do this. I'm not doing this. I don't miss this shit. It's been over 6.5 years that I dealt in this shit. And now that I am in it, I remember the fucking being a professional liar and all of that jazz, and things have changed and I don't miss it. I don't want it. I'll take a massive fucking pay cut on my hourly wage and my overtime. I'll go back to fucking doing what I do. I'll do pretty much not so much anything, you know what I'm saying? But no. I'm not gonna put up with this. I'm not gonna put up with the fucking contradictory. I get it. I've done this over 15 fucking years, but it's been over 6.5 years and I'm getting my feedback. And it's like those Carlitos Way, the movie. It's like those old fucking reflexes coming back. I know what I got to do, but that ain't me. That ain't me no more. I can't do this. And I feel like Carlito, I can't do that. But the old reflexes are coming back. I know how to professionally fucking lie and make you do. It's just more aggressive now. Like when it comes to, okay, bring. Thank you for calling Frontier. You know, this is Linda. How can I help you today? Oh yeah, I want to go ahead and get some internet service. Okay, blah, blah. They want you to sell a certain product of the fiber internet. There's no fucking if, whens, why, or buts. There's 500 M, then there's 1 G fiber G, 2 fiber G, 5 fiber G, and 7. You always go with the two one, right? The other ones, you don't want them to do that. If they want that, no, you don't make. They're not gonna tell you what to do. You're gonna tell them what the fuck to do. I get it, sales man. You're in the sales department and stuff. You have to make your commission. I have to make a quota. All of that jazz. We get our bonuses, and it's good. I'm not gonna lie. This is good. When you sell the product, you give them the FG, and you fucking sell the home internet, and you sell the unbreakable, and you sell that's called VAS. That's called valued added service. So it's like cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Like it's you know. Money in the fucking bank. And I get it. You know what? Yes, I get it. We all need money. We could all do it. But to be miserable, crying, and fucking sad, and feeling fucking belittled just to make that fucking money, you know what? Fuck you, man. I'd rather work for $12 an hour and be a happy person and love what I'm doing, helping people, whatever the fuck it is, than to be biting my nails because I don't make the sale and you're fucking pressuring me and you're making me become a fucking snake the way I used to be a professional liar. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I got the character for it. I got the character. It's just learning their fucking program, learning their fucking applications and shit like that. Then in nesting, when you ask for assistance, I go, hey, okay, you have to do a credit check, a soft credit check. Okay, if it doesn't go through, then you have to jump to it. Then you go into the Zoom assistance. Yes, Miss Rose. Like, yes, Miss Rose. Okay, how you doing? Go easy on you. Educate me. This is nesting, right? So you're going to have to help me until I get into the production floor. Well, I have this customer and they want this, but they don't. But did you sell them the F2? Did you sell them the fiber 2? They want fiber 1. But no, but what about the F2? Did you do F2? Fiber 1, you can do that, but we want F2. I can only do it so many times before I'm harassing this customer. Harassing them. If they hung up the phone, did you call them back? Did you call them back? Make sure you call them back. And make sure that you... I ain't doing it. I just can't. I'm not doing it. And again, good money. I'm not doing it, man. I just can't. I'll put a bunch of lime in my beer. You know what? I don't miss that job at all. That type of work. Send me back to the fucking funeral parlor. Send me back to doing crime scene cleanups. I'll smell that shit. I'll deal with it. But I'm not doing it. So, here's my official fucking resignation. I am leaving that job tomorrow. Today is my Friday. That's why I'm drinking. I'm supposed to be up at 6 in the morning. I don't work until 8, but I like to wake up at 6. I like to do my thing. I like to say, good morning. I like to get up. I like to make my coffee. I make my food. I do my little workout. I hear like this. I'm just like, boom, boom, boom. My push-ups. I do like spread out leg. You do the diamond. Boom, boom. Tricep. Boom, boom. I do 100 of these bad boys. 20 at a time. Boom. All that jazz. I watch my shows, I take a shower, I put, my creams, I get ready, boom, and then I come and I sit and then boom, I have my coffee, do my thing, and then I get ready to rock the world. I just be damned. I'm just not doing this any fucking more. So tomorrow, they gave me the laptop. They didn't give it to me, but it's for work. But they said, it mentioned in the email, save the box, because if you're not working anymore, you have to turn in the laptop, their laptop, and that's fine. If not, they're going to charge you $360 for the laptop. I got your box. Just tell me that I'm not going to pay for shipping and handling, because I'm not paying. Where's the return label? So I'm going to ship your fucking computer tomorrow. Pélate a la verga. I work from 8 to 5 tomorrow. I had to adjust to my ass, fucking sitting down, and then fucking, I just can't do it. And then constantly being pressured. Did you make that? Did you do that? Did you make the F2? And whatever, I asked the question, and it's like they don't give a fuck. I feel like I've never seen what is it? The corporate greed. It's like greed. Frontier's trying to take over Spectrum. They want to take over Spectrum. I just feel like, dude, I get it, but that corporate fucking greed, it's just like, like an old lady calls in. Older lady, I just want basic, simple fucking internet. Whatever stuff. I have a cell phone and I have one TV. That's all I need. 500 is suffice. At $29.99. Why do I have to fucking jump up to Fiber 2 at fucking $74.99? But if you sign up for auto pay, you get a $10 discount every month, so it'll be $64.99. And let's not forget our fucking security that we have here, because you only have one cell phone and one smart computer. Who's gonna break into your equipment? Oh, but we're gonna protect you. And let's go ahead and go with the unbreakable. In case any outages happen, you're always gonna be connected, because internet is very important. And it's only going to be $25 a month, but we're going to give you the first month free. How about that? You can always change anytime within 30 days. Ha! Like, I don't know. Oh, wow. I just can't do it no more. I cannot do this no more. I already went through 4 weeks of hell. Tomorrow is my last day of the 4th week, and I'm going to do all my sales for 2 days. Tuesday and Wednesday, I was in top number 1. Top fucking number 1. They give us our status of the sales. Boom. Who was number 1? Tuesday. Who was number 1? Wednesday. Boom. I was, motherfucker. I was. Because I know what I'm fucking doing. And shit. I just don't care. I don't care. If it's going to cost me my sanity of me being like so fucking like morose and shit, and always having to be there. But why didn't you offer them the Fiber 2? Why not? If I give you Fiber 1, I make that sell. But why not Fiber 2? And that's what we really want. That's what the corporate wants. But I made the sell. I made you a customer. This person was with AT&T, and I got them off of AT&T, and I gave them to you by giving them Fiber 1. They're going to eventually have to upgrade to Fiber fucking 2. So what's the fucking problem here? My frustration, the way I'm explaining to you guys, I guess it says it all. Like, you know what? You don't need this fucking shit. It's just too much fucking pressure. This is my sanitary right here. My sanitations. This is my artwork. What I do. All of my bad girls right over here and stuff. I quit tomorrow. I'm quitting tomorrow. Where do I ship your fucking computer back at? And later days, fucker. Anyone fucks with me tomorrow, I'm going to say it in front of Zoom, and I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say, fuck you, motherfucker. I'm going to say everything I need to say. I'm not going to bite my lip no more and now be calm and passive. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. Now, before I leave you guys, Brian, I speak with one girl and I speak with Brian. And Brian messaged me today after work, which was frustrating. Brian messaged me and he was like, via the chat group, he was like, but separate, he goes, hey, he gives me his number and he goes, can you call me? I have something to tell you. I need to tell you something if you don't mind. Because I know Brian just via, work. Boom. I call him right after work and stuff. Boom. What's up? He was like, yo, man. And he tells me, it was like, dude, they didn't know this. He goes, but the trainers in nesting, they had coached him, like they coached him in a separate room. And I guess with the transcript or the chat group, something happened. And they thought that when they were done with Brian, that he went back to the nesting group. Because, they pull you out and then pull you into other different groups. They didn't know that Brian, I guess they thought I pulled him out after, but he wasn't pulled out. He was still in the group. And the trainer girls, people, they were in the nesting group. They were like, yeah, man, like, what they did was, in a nutshell, they had said that, the way I get it, Brian said that he was still there hearing them. And I guess that there's a transcript that happens or whatever. That they had said that, oh, I used to know a guy who used to fucking beat on women. Like this guy would beat on women. And this is what Brian reminded them. Like, he's a fucking woman beater. This guy's a woman beater. They were, what's it called? Character, what's the word called? Defaming him or deframing him? I don't know the right terminology, but he was still in the chat with those trainers and they thought he was gone into the nesting and he wasn't. So he says oh man, I can't put in the words, but they had pretty much categorized him like, yeah, this guy, like they knew somebody who beat women and this guy is pretty much him. Like, Brian's kind of him. They were deframing him. Character. They were categorizing him and stuff. And he's like, oh, but he didn't let him know, like, I'm fucking still in the chat group, dude. Like, I'm still in that group. I was like, boom. I was like, dude, are you for real? He's like, dude. He was like, I'm going to fucking say something. He goes, I'm going to fucking report it to HR and everything. Because now you're making me look bad when you're categorizing me as somebody that beats a woman. And now you're saying that I'm that kind of person that beats women. That's a whole different scenario and stuff. That's uncalled for. And I was like, dude, I agree with that. I agree. And he tells me that while he was still listening, when they didn't know he was listening, they thought he was gone, that they mentioned my ass and they mentioned the other girl's ass, the one who I speak to, that girl that's very passive. He was like, they mentioned you and they mentioned fucking Aquella Ruca, that girl's, I'm not going to mention her name, but they mentioned her. And I was like, what? He was like, they had said that I give them headaches. And Miss Rose, she gives us headaches. Headaches? I try my best not to go to your fucking ass. I try my best to do everything I have to do so I don't have to go to you because I already know. Yes, Miss Rose. And alrighty. And then one girl said this. One said this. Like on Zoom, like this. It's like she's looking at herself like this. Yeah, Miss Rose. Okay, Miss Rose. She's like this. Miss Rose. She's like, you done been here about 2 weeks now, right? You've been in nesting like for 2 weeks. You know what to do, Miss Rose. You know what to do, Miss Rose. You know. But I think it's very unprofessional of you, motherfucker. I'm talking to you on Zoom. People fucking see us like this. Yeah. You know what to do, Miss Rose. You've been here for 2 weeks. In other words, telling me, shut the fuck up, stop asking me questions. Because you know what to do, Miss Rose. And stuff. Did he heard them say that I give them headaches? Well, Miss Rose is the coolest bitch you ever done met. And I mean, she's like, hey, rock star. She called me a rock star. She's like, hey, rock star. And I'm like, you're right. You're damn right I'm a rock star. I'm rock and roll, dude. I'm asking a fucking simple question. What do I do? The motherfucker can't identify himself through pause, fucking credit check. So what do I fucking do? But I gotta make that fucking sale. Every call matters. And if not, then you get called out. Get the I can't with this shit no more. I can't. He said that here that I give him headaches. Well, come tomorrow, motherfucker. We'll see who's gonna have a head. What? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I'm gonna go in and quit because I just can't. I can't. So, anyways, I quit. I did 4 weeks of hell. I quit. And I'm done. I'm fucking done with this stupid shit. And I'm gonna, I already paid my bills. I paid my bills in advance so I can look for a job. I'm still on Indeed. I'm still looking. I just don't want to go back to the funeral parlor situation because I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't want to go. I'm going through something. I'm going through changes. That being said, I think I've spoken enough, but just whatever. But that guy, Brian, he was like, dude, I'm going to call this out on HR. He was like, and I told him, I'm leaving tomorrow. I go, tomorrow's my last fucking day, dude. I mean, he was like, hey, I'm going to bring it up to Jonathan, the main motherfucker. He goes, I'm going to bring it up to him. And he goes, if they need like witnesses and or whatever, he goes, will you like, like be on my side? I was like, dude, tomorrow's my last fucking day. I'll do whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? I do whatever, but fuck yeah, man. I'll come in like this. When you put me in a room, the first thing you're gonna see is this right here. Oh, hi, how you doing? But that's what put me right here. Boom, right here. That's what you're gonna see right here. Deep right here, right there. Right there. He's gonna see that. And then okay, how I do apologize. How are you doing? What's going on? They same thing, you know what? Yeah, thank you very much. Where do I send your fucking computer back at? Because I fucking quit and fuck you. And I'm done with nesting. And I'm done with your F2G cellular fucking internet and all of that jazz. And I'm done. And I ain't dealing with it. And goodbye, boss. And to bye, boss. So with that being said, later days, boss.